Paula, aka the Crafty Princess, and I have with me my sister,
Terry Jeanette from the Tapping Flamingo.
We are talking about day 2 of our Caribbean cruise, our Eastern Caribbean cruise on the Carnival Sunshine, May 2018, and this is day 2 that we're talking about today. We have a number of other videos related to this, so if you're interested, make sure to go over to the Tapping Flamingo YouTube channel and also mine. We both have playlists with lots of videos. So let's just get into it. Day 2, how did we start off day 2? Oh,
well, let's talk about the rough weather first.
Yes, let's do that first, because you will notice we move a lot. Why is that, Terry? Why are we...
It's a little rough out there. It's not overly rough, but it's 8 to 10 feet swells out there, and we are on deck 7, and we tend to feel
it everywhere, though. You don't just
do.
Deck 3, deck 4 or 5. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling it all over the place. There was a tropical, what was it? A tropical wave?
It was a wave.
It was a wave that came up through the Caribbean up to, it's now supposedly hitting
Central Florida.
South and Central Florida. And was it Cuba also getting it, maybe?
They mentioned Cuba earlier today.
So supposedly we've sailed past it, but the waves are pretty intense. It's rained quite a bit, so we haven't been able to go out a whole lot. We have been out on our balcony somewhat, but yeah, a little bit. But it's the ship is rocking and rolling and rolling.
Yeah, and the camera's going.
Yes,
I don't know if y'all could see it. But.
Sorry about that, but that's just. I mean, it's just like that. It was like that last night. It's just.
It's gonna rock us to sleep tonight like babies.
Kind of.
And tomorrow's hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, we're heading over to Grand Turk tomorrow. What is it? Today was a at sea day.
Right.
All right. So anyway, we started our at sea day. How did we do that, Terry?
Yoga.
Namaste. Some of you might know I've been doing yoga just about every day since last June 2017, and one of the things I wanted to do on this trip was make sure that I spend at least you walk a lot on these trips. Whenever you're going on a cruise, you're going to do a lot of walking, but for me, I wanted at least 15 minutes or so of yoga in the morning to help me get my body stretched out, and for me it's kind of a mental thing too. It just kind of makes me set for the rest of my day.
Right.
And so I had told my cabin mates that I'm doing yoga every morning.
And I'm okay with that. My daughter's actually a yoga instructor, so I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, and so she's doing it with me. My mom's doing it. All three of us this morning. I got my yoga mat out. We got our clothes, our yoga stuff on, and I put on some music. I couldn't get any internet even with my hotspot, so luckily I had downloaded some music. I can see that jumping around.
Yeah.
I downloaded some music, so we were able to do about 20 minutes actually of yoga this morning before we went off to breakfast. And were we in the sunrise or sunset for breakfast? Which dining room? Sunrise. Okay, we were in the sunrise dining room for a brunch. Though that's okay. Mom's helping us. She's on the sidelines. So we had brunch. On the sea days, they have brunch, so you can sit down and... what's the difference between brunch and the other days, actually?
Well, brunch is that you can order things that are more of a lunch, and you can order things that are more of a breakfast. So hence brunch.
I think they're also open later, because we had lunch or brunch around 10ish by the time we were out of that. We're a little
and
before
I think
10.
they served till 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that's right.
So we had brunch. It was pretty good. They went and got her a banana, which they didn't have. They had to go specially get her banana. So we had breakfast, and then we went down to the $10. It was a $10 shopping sale thing. They have these on the ship. We actually did a video last May. We posted about this $10 thing, because some people were... This week, we actually just waited. Last May, we went early, and people were like in a frenzy, And this time, we're just like, yeah, I'll just wait an hour or two, and then we'll go down there. Because we knew better. But we got some stuff.
Yes.
We had these little kimono-y things, so I got one of these.
Yep, I got one of these last year, and I told her, oh, I wear mine all the time. So,
so I could see this, I was going to actually wear this tonight. We have Elegant Night, but I didn't. I had this other jacket I brought, so. And what did you got some other stuff,
my husband, he didn't travel with us this time, and he loves the ties when they are available. And I haven't seen them for a couple of years, but they actually had ties, and so I bought him 2 ties. This is what they look like. They're come in these nice boxes.
That's kind of cool.
Isn't that nice? So these would be nice little I missed you gift.
And it was, if you bought, what was it? If you bought 4 things, the 5th thing was free?
Yes.
All right, so if you bought 4 $10 items, so spent $40,
Right.
you got a 5th thing for free.
Right. And then at church, I'm always cold. I freeze. And so they had these shawls. Let's see if you can see the back of it. It has a
pretty.
butterfly on the
Oh,
back.
I didn't know it
Isn't
had
that
the
pretty?
butterfly.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, and these are really nice. I can just wrap up in it when I'm
Yeah.
like an old lady. I
And
do
then,
when I was
so Mom
old
got
church
one of
ladies.
these too, only in black, right?
Yes,
Okay.
she did.
All right,
Yeah.
so those were the 5 things we got. So yeah, that was, something to do. We checked out the little shop and stuff. After that, let's see. Oh, we accidentally locked. We couldn't get we couldn't get into our safe. Each room has a safe where you can put your passport and cash or whatever, and we couldn't unlock it. We had stuff in there. We could unlock it.
We were thinking somebody put the wrong code in, but
Not me. I didn't do it.
But what happened, and we've had this happen before, we put too much stuff in it, and so it was blocking.
There's a sensor inside, so if you overstuff it, it'll cover up the sensor.
Yeah.
So
we had to get
FYI.
security to come and open it up for
And
us.
they did it pretty quickly, so
Yes.
that was nice. And so just FY, when you'll see inside, there's like this little silvery metal thing. When you're putting stuff in there, just push it away from the silver metally thing that's against the door.
Right.
Yeah. So be careful if you're going to put a lot of stuff in there. Be careful how you arrange it, because basically she said, yeah, it was covered. The sensor was covered, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that I forgot the password. People. They usually have a shopping show, and they tell you, places to go and buy things, and they give you free stuff.
Yeah.
So we went in there looking for free stuff. We got no free stuff.
And they may have handed them out afterwards. We've been to all these ports before, so I didn't really feel like we needed to go down there. But I do like to go. I call it the scavenger hunt. I like to go and get these little free charms and stuff. I usually
There's some
hang them on
cool
my
stuff.
lanyard.
If you
They're
see-
fun.
Yeah. If you
But-
watch any of our videos from last May 2017, we got some really nice charms from a few places. So.
But the only thing is, it's like, when it comes to crowds, I tend to get pushed out of the way. I'm not really aggressive.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm invisible. And
they just
if
walk
we would,
by us.
I get walked over.
Yeah.
And I thought, they'll run out before I even get there. So.
Yeah, well, and
But-
they were kind of in the throes of it, and I didn't really see any paperwork in anybody's hands, so we didn't want to just sit there and people yammer about stuff. We just we just need the free.
Plus, we had to
coupon.
be somewhere at 12.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We had
Which-
We had we're part of a Facebook group for this Carnival trip that she's the administrator of, and we had she had set up a gift exchange
Meet and greet,
and
yeah.
also a meet and greet. So, which we're going to do a separate video about it, just tell you all about that. But then we had to run off. To
I had to
that.
be there, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
she
really,
kind of
can't be two places
scheduled
at once.
it. So, yeah, and that was pretty cool. We were going to do a video where we show you all the goodies we got and tell you about, our meet and greet and stuff like that. And then we had lunch at the, what was it? The
Mongolian
Walk. Yeah.
It's Gigi's.
Gigi's, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
Gigi's Asian restaurant. Jellybeans.net talks a little bit about some of these restaurants, so, definitely check out their YouTube channel. The food, I wasn't that impressed with it.
Okay, so my mom got something different than, we pretty much got the same thing.
Yeah.
We got the same sauce.
Yeah,
What
there's
was the
3
sauce?
sauces. One is
We got the
look at
medium.
the barbecue sauce.
Thai
Thai
barbecue,
barbecue. It was
yeah.
the medium.
And what was
there
yours,
black
Mom?
bean.
Black bean. And hers actually was tastier.
Yeah,
Ours
more
just
flavor.
didn't have any taste
It
to
had
it.
heat but no flavor.
Right.
So it was like a bunch of fried up noodles and vegetables that were hot, spicy, but no.
Right. My suggestion, if you like a little bit of kick, is to get the black bean sauce and the
Yeah, see
Thai
if maybe they
barbecue.
can do
Mix them.
both,
I
maybe.
should have done that. I think
Yeah.
that would have been good.
That probably would have been all right. So,
Yeah.
because otherwise the vegetables were cooked nicely.
Yeah,
I
they just have any
thought.
taste to them.
It just, it was just kind of bland, which is, I have to say, kind of a issue I've had so far with the food in general. And I remember last year having the same kind of thing. I did find a bottle of Tabasco sauce that I brought that I'm gonna, I got it. I stole a bottle of Tabasco sauce. I'm borrowing it, okay, from the Lido deck, and I did not bring it to dinner tonight. which is just as well because I just wasn't super hungry, but I will probably start bringing it to most of the meals because it just needs some flavor. I really want a bottle of Crystal sauce, honestly. That would help. But so what else did we do? We did the
Well,
okay.
Let's see.
Mongolian. We got tea.
Tea. Oh,
Hot tea.
I'm not a tea drinker, but I went to support my
I
sister.
am a tea drinker.
So my mom and I, both who don't drink tea, we went
Mm-hmm.
and we ordered hot chocolate.
And they were
And
like, no
brought us back.
problem. Yeah.
Because I thought, well, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And so Tammy says, well, how about hot chocolate? And he says, yeah, I'll bring you some. And he
Yeah,
did.
because I was like, okay, if they kind of balk at it, we can just say, okay, no
Right,
biggie.
yeah.
But you may as well ask. You can always ask nicely, and if they can't do it. But he was not a problem. Not a problem. They went and got 2 hot chocolates.
That's so
I
good.
think a couple people were like, hey, they got hot chocolate over there. You know, so I brought my Earl Grey tea bag, and they brought some hot water, and we had, was it cucumber sandwiches, and some little smoked salmon sandwiches, and some delicious chocolate
Oh, there
cake.
was all kinds of
Ooh,
different.
chocolate cake was killer.
It was. Well,
What else did they
I
have?
like chocolate, but chocolate, like, if there was caramel and vanilla and chocolate would be my third choice.
Really?
Yeah, chocolate's okay. And this was a very chocolatey
It was
cake.
very chocolate. And it's
But
a small
the 2
piece
chocolate
of cake, I would
fans,
say. It's not massive.
her
yeah,
and
oh
my
yeah,
mom,
It was very good.
they loved it.
Yeah.
So, and it was good.
And there was other desserts. So there was like a little peach cobbler and a scone and other desserts.
Lemon
so,
cake.
Yeah, something with fruit.
Oh, I
on it,
had a
like
macaroon
a tart
something or
thing.
other.
Yeah. So we
was
had,
good.
that was a nice. That was about 3 o'clock. I think we had that. So and after that, what did we do? Then I guess we came back to
We
the
came back.
room, chilled out. I hung out on the balcony a little bit, even though those waves are pretty intense out there.
Yeah.
It
It's
wasn't
interesting.
raining at least, but I was like sitting in my chair being very careful. Crafty Princess falls overboard. News
Which,
at 11.
by the way, that can't happen unless you really try.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just a
you'd
joke.
have, yeah.
A lot of
I'm
people say,
joking.
"Oh, you're gonna fall off."
No. But I mean, you can, there waves. There's quite a, it's choppy out there. A lot of
Well,
white caps,
yeah.
caps. Choppy. I wouldn't say it's like big waves, but very choppy. So
Yeah, trying to put my makeup on, I had to kind of brace myself.
definitely when you're walking around, I am, because I'm usually, it's not like I have a problem walking, but I don't know, I'm very cognizant about making sure there's someplace I can hold on to if I need to, because sometimes they'll just be like a lurch all of a sudden
Oh, yeah.
a little bit, so definitely don't be wearing big high heels. I see some of these women tonight.
Yeah.
We're all dressed up for elegant night, and of course some people wear like evening gowns, and they have these high heels, and like, be careful, girl.
Well, at the bar before we went in, when you got your wine, I noticed the guy pouring your wine. We had a little bit of a jolt, and even he went,
Yes.
"Whoa!"
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I noticed that when we had lunch, I went over to get us some drinks, and somebody who was working there, she says something like, "The ship is seasick today," and I was like, "Yeah." So So anyway, we're back from Elegant Night dinner, which was pretty decent. At this point, I felt like I've eaten a lot of food today.
I have
And
to.
not necessarily a lot of good food, but some of it was okay. But tonight
Yeah.
was good, but it wasn't. I still feel a little disappointed. I want more quality, I guess. But it was good. We had what was it?
Lobster.
Lobster. But we had mushroom soup before that.
Yeah. I like it was cream of mushroom soup, and it's pretty good. The more I ate it, the more I liked it. It was,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Again, should have brought my Tabasco.
I liked it.
But I wasn't the only one at our table actually who wasn't thrilled with the soups. That was felt good.
She said she thought it was rich, that it was too
Oh, really?
rich. I didn't
I
feel
just
that
felt like
way.
it was bland.
But
Yeah.
the one other lady, her sister, she liked it.
She did like
and
it,
She
yeah.
said she's always liked it. So
Yeah.
it boils down to a matter of taste. Really.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally, yes, definitely. I really like. I tend to prefer spicy food, and which isn't necessarily good. I mean, I like spicy, acidic. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That type of food.
I like spicy too. I mean, I live in Louisiana. I love
Yeah.
crawfish, and I grew up eating Mexican food and stuff. So I do like
Yeah.
spicy food. But this was,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was
And
good.
then we had the grilled lobster, and it had what was
Orzo.
it? Orzo and shrimp,
Shrimp.
and a
The
little teeny bit of broccoli.
Now the shrimp was better than the lobster.
Yeah, it actually was. They kind of overcooked the lobster a teensy bit.
It didn't really have a whole lot of taste.
Again, it
I was
just it
surprised.
lacked that kind of like another level of flavor, something
Yeah.
that I expected. So, and then we had creme brulee.
That was good.
That was good, though. By that time, I was like,
I know.
food.
Hey, I ate half of it. That's one of the things, you know, I hate wasting food. Mama always taught us don't waste food.
Right?
But
yeah. Clean your plate.
I don't need to
man.
gain 10 pounds.
Yeah, you do have to.
So-
You have to. Because I was almost like, maybe I'll just eat a couple bites of yours. You know, so
Right.
just get yours. Don't eat it all. But it's hard for me to not think I have to eat everything on my plate. And but tonight I did. I didn't just. I
Right.
finally actually the soup even because I was like, okay, it's not like the soup tasted bad, but it wasn't wonderful, and I did not need to eat this. So I ate a little bit, and I was like, okay, just put the spoon down, girl. You don't need to eat this. It's not like I need to gain weight, you know, like that I've got to, you know. So that was something, and I think that's something that, I don't know, it might even be worth a video talking about it, the idea of, you know, on these cruises, people gain a lot of weight, but I think sometimes you just have to, like, really
Well, some
stop
people will
yourself
order
from eating.
what you can. You know,
Yeah, you
like
can
some people
order
at our table, they ordered
steak
2 lobsters
and lobster
and
and
a
2
steak
lobsters,
and
yeah.
you know, which I don't think this was a very small woman, and
She didn't eat it all.
she didn't eat it all.
No, she didn't.
You know,
Well, and she was like that. She's like, well, and her sisters. We were there with another
They
couple
shared.
people, and they shared, and they were. All, she also told them, you know, well, don't eat it all if you don't want to eat it.
right,
Because they were like, no, but don't. I'm not going to eat 2 lobster tails. She goes, well, then don't eat it all. But and she was right. I was like, you know, she's right. If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it all. It's not. No one's forcing you to. But yeah, it's hard to have that mindset that you don't have to clean your plate. That's
Right.
a tough thing to kind of get used to. But anyway, I guess that's it. That's day 2 of our 8-day cruise. Yeah, look out for more videos, and of course she's going to have some on hers related to this cruise as well as other videos we've done in the past for other cruises we've both been on before together and separately and all that good stuff. So make sure you stop by. We always appreciate a thumbs up. All right, and
Yep.
of course subscribe, click on the bell so that you get notifications of new videos that come out. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
All
Y'all
right.
have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.